Hello everybody. Today I'm going to be teaching y'all how to install and set up a control panel for free on your web server. So one of my favorite control panels is Hestia, and you can go to it at hst-install.sh. Now all you need to do to install this is just follow the instructions. It's very simple. Just click install at the top and you fill out what are you looking for. Basically what I normally do is I put my email, so I'll just say admin@cyberlytics.net, put in a password, temppass123, port, you don't really need to change the port, it's by default 8083. Comes with Apache, PHP FPM installed, MariaDB, which is another database, IP tables, Spam Assassin, XM. Dovecot also is really good. Where's Dovecot? Right here. This is for email sending. So yeah, let's go ahead and install. So my favorite platform is DigitalOcean, and I got a referral code in the description, and you should be able to get, I believe it's $200 off your first 2 months. So be sure to support me by signing up for DigitalOcean and using that referral code. Okay, so to create a server, basically you just go to manage right here, click droplets, and then click create droplet right here. Choose your location nearest to you. Doesn't really matter where, but Hestia CP, you can tell what it supports by the features page. It should say it requires Ubuntu 20. I already know it's Ubuntu 22.04. It won't work with the latest version, but 22.04 works just fine. And it doesn't matter how big of a server you get. We're going to just, for demonstration purposes, start with the $7 a month server. Gotta set up a password for SSH, or you can set up a key, change it to test server, and create the droplet. It's going to take a second for it to load, but once this loads, I'm going to install Hestia. Okay, so now here you can see that we have the IPv4 address. You want to just go ahead and copy that and go to your domain registrar or your CDN. Go to DNS, add a record, and you want it to be www. You don't need the dot, and then just put in that IP address. Or actually let's say test.cyberlytics.net. That'll be our domain. And then you can do another record for just test without the www, and then put in the IPv4 address. We're going to set up SSL, so this is very important to do correctly. Now that our server is up and running, we're going to go ahead and be sure to install and enable this extension SSHFS. This is the best extension that I have ever seen with VS Code for productivity. So we're just going to go ahead and open that and then create an SSHFS configuration. We're going to name it test for the testing server. Host, we're going to copy and paste that IP address. Username, root, password, we're going to have it prompt because I don't want to share it with y'all. Alright, so we're going to add this workspace, and I'm going to enter in the password, and we're going to SSH. There it goes. Alright, so let's copy and paste these commands from Hestia. It's a wget command and then just the install command right there. So you'll see that it starts installing its dependencies. You can see the Hestia install file popped up right here. And if it's trying to install UFW that's already been installed, so you just go ahead and click yes. to remove the conflicting packages. Alright, so now it just has an interactive user interface. So just go ahead and click yes to continue with the installation. We're going to have the administrator username be, I don't know, Jonathan. Hostname, this is the hostname that you have, so that you set up with the DNS. I just set it up with Cloudflare and showed you, but you can set up with your domain provider. So it was test.cyberlytics.net. And now what it's doing is installing all of the software needed to basically run a business. It has your email servers, FTP, firewall, PHP applications, web server for your front-facing website, MariaDB for your backend for the database, and an interactive control panel, which is very, very nice to have. So I'm going to fast forward to this part. Alright, looks like Hestia has finished installing, so now it's going to reboot and complete the installation process. Alright, so now that we have Hestia installed, we're going to go ahead and log in with the same URL that was outputted in the terminal. So it was Jonathan, then temppass123. Now that we're in, the first thing that you want to do is add a user, and it's just going to be test user. Set up a password, test2@cyberlytics.net, temppass123, and you do want to have it as an administrator, and default package. Contact name will also be test, since this is all a test. Alright, so now we got that in. We can click this button right here to log in, add a web domain, DNS. We're going to just say we want to install, I don't know, test2, and have it point to this IP address, which is right here. Alright, so it's going to be test2.cyberlytics.net, DNS and mail support. And then it should successfully create it. There it goes. And then just to enable SSL, all we got to do is just click enable SSL for this domain, use Let's Encrypt to obtain the SSL certificate, enable automatic HTTPS redirection, and strict transport security. And that's all we need right now. Save it. And the cool thing about this is it automatically creates everything, and you can quickly install an application. And I'll show you all the applications that they got. It takes a second, it's building the little website. So test2.cyberlytics.net, right here, we're working on it. This site is currently under construction. It's got a hard hat too. So we're going to install an app real quick. We got ooh, this is nice, Dollarbar. I love Dollarbar. That's a CRM. Oh, very cool. Let's install Dollarbar. So we're going to do admin, then temppass123, and just automatically create the database. Look how easy that is. Dollarbar has been installed successfully. It's okay, we'll look into that error in 1 second. So it goes home, web, test, public HTML and htdocs, that's what it is. $config seems to be not correctly. Oh, we first have to do install /install. Wait. htdocs/install. There it goes. And now we just install the ERP and CRM. We just do a fresh install, click start, and yeah, just go from there. But I'm not gonna set up the database and everything because this is all just a test. But so it's got a file manager. Let's see what else it has. DNS, you can set that up and see all the roles. Mail, we can actually, well, we haven't set up that DNS yet, so that's not going to actually work. But databases, we can manage the databases from right here with phpMyAdmin, which still has to be set up with the domain, but y'all get the point. Other than that, that's how you install Hestia CP. It's a very nice control panel.